Hello, welcome to Tabletop CP for continuation of our Operation Martlet campaign. This is Scenario 4, Striking at St. Nicholas. So just to recap, since we were off in the Pacific last week, this will be actually campaign turn number 7. And as far as the Germans go, they're going to have a new platoon, fresh platoon, led by Lieutenant Kohl. He's leader of the 2nd platoon of the company. And I'm just going to keep all the same men's opinion, CO's opinion, all that kind of stuff the same. And Andre is going to keep rolling with Lieutenant McFarland and his reduced platoon. He's down 12 men, but he's going to keep rolling with them. So, and he'll obviously keep everything the same. So I do have +2 on my force morale roll. Andre's got nothing on his force morale roll. And that's about it for the recap. Last time, if you remember, Andre was able to crack the chateau with the armor strike, 3 tanks. And I have a feeling with a minimized platoon, I might be seeing the armor again. So
I guarantee you I have at least one Sherman.
At least one. And an AVRE, because why not?
I'm pretty sure... yeah, it won't be all infantry again.
Okay, so that's it. So go ahead and go over the forces. Here we have Lieutenant Kohl and his fresh platoon taking over for Lieutenant Hines, who platoon got pretty beat up during the campaign, so bringing in a fresh platoon. Actually, I had no choice but to bring in a fresh platoon. I would have rolled with Lieutenant Kohl, Hines, possibly one more time, but I had no choice. But anyway, so there's the lieutenant, submachine gun. You got 3 identical squads, each submachine gun sergeant, and 2 3-man MG42 teams, and 1 Panzer IV, and I have 10 points of support. So we'll go look at what's left of Lieutenant McFarland's platoon. Lieutenant McFarland's platoon, down 12 men, so he took out 1 entire section and the Piat team. So he's left with Lieutenant McFarland with a pistol, Platoon Sergeant Sam with a submachine gun, light mortar team. Why didn't you take the light mortar team out? That would have been better than taking out the Piat, at least for me. And then 2 sections, 2 6-man rifle section team, sergeant with Sten gun, and a 3-man Bren team. So that'll do it for the forces. Andre's got 20 support points. So we'll go ahead and get started with the patrol phase. So real quick, terrain wise, these are orchards. So they can be seen, people can see into them and out of them from 6 inches out, and that's it. And this one, we're using, I believe, scenario 3 in the rule book. So I'll be getting 4, I have to have 4 patrol markers, and I can place them 18 inches from my board edge. Andre can have 3 or 4, and he will place them on his edge, anywhere on his edge. And he will get D6 free moves. So you want to do that real quick? See how many free moves you get? Only 3 this time.
Only 3. How average.
Which is good, so. But looking at the map here, it's pretty obvious where the main attack's going to come from, unless we see a bunch of armor rolling in that open field there. So we'll go ahead and do the patrol phase. Alright, patrol phase and jump off point placement is complete. So obviously, to no surprise to anyone, everything, all the actions over here in the only really covered avenue of approach, which is going to be challenging because he can move right through here and not be seen until he gets within 6 inches of the woods. So that'll be interesting. But he got up here pretty quick with those 3 moves. I was kind of hoping to get farther into the orchard with my patrol markers, but I wasn't able to. And then he was able to really limit my deployment choices on my patrol markers over here by having those two so close together. So, as far as jump off points, he's got one there, another one there, another one there, just lined up here in the orchard. And I have one on the table edge there, got one behind the hedge, and then I got one right there next to the road. So that'll do it for this portion of the game. We did roll our force morale, we both got 11. Andre rolled a 6 and I got a 4, but I had the +2 on my force morale roll, so we're both at 11. And
I'm feeling good. You feeling good?
I don't know yet.
You got a morale of 11, you better be feeling good.
I gotta see how many tanks you bring. If you bring those 3 Shermans and the AVRE again, I'm not feeling too good.
Oh, you let me bring 3 Shermans and an AVRE, I'll do it.
Oh, that's right, you didn't have the AVRE. Well, whatever. But yeah, so the objective is to get the other person to flee the board or get them down to 0. So
you'll probably do that as soon as you see my deployment.
Yeah. Andre's famous for having his opponents concede is just when they see how badass his deployment is, they just know they can't possibly handle it. So anyway, we'll get started, and I guess the British will take the initial phase. Rock and roll. Here you go.
I got a die.
Yeah.
I got a 4, a 3.
Bring in a lot of stuff with that.
I can bring in a lot of stuff with that.
And to no one's surprise, the Sherman platoon has been sighted on the road. So he's got a senior leader there with the little roundel on it, and another Sherman on Overwatch. That was with the 3 and a 4, and then with the 2 and the 4, he brought in a squad and his platoon sergeant over here off of this jump off point. So now we will go on to Lieutenant Kohl's phase. Alright, so I got a point wherever my dice went. 1, 1, 3, 4. Alright, so I brought one of my things was a emplacement, and I got another senior leader. So I brought section or squad in here, one team in an emplacement, entrenchment I should say, and put them on Overwatch. So it's going to be kind of crazy here because they can't see each other until they get within 6 inches of each other, which right after that is going to be assault time. And then with my other, I bought a Pack 40 with an emplacement and put them on that jump off point there and put them right there.
So Overwatch?
So Andre's going to do Overwatch. I'm being bold here, just don't roll good. So what are you rolling here? Just 1 dice? You get 5, don't you? Or 6 HE? Unless you want to fire 8 anti-tank.
Don't remember what game we're playing.
Hold on, let me check.
6 shots.
Let me check. So 6 HE on the, whatever, Pack 40.
2 hits.
2 hits, alright. And then I'm in hard cover with the gun shield. So I'm in hard cover still. So, nothing.
Sweet.
So now I roll. Alright, so this Pack 40 actually has 5 crew and a junior leader that comes with him. And I'm going to use both his command initiatives to give him +1 on this roll. So that's a hit. I only needed a 4. And now I need to stop again and see how much of AP and armor we each have. So the Pack 40 is rolling with 9 AP against 6 armor for the Sherman. And I only got 2.
And I only got 1.
1, so 1 net hit. So you got lucky there. 1 shock driver may not be activated next turn. So just
Nice.
a shock and you can't move.
Just can't move.
You still shoot.
That might not be good enough.
So that would have been, could have been a little bit better, but whatever. So that's it for the Germans. Go on to the British phase. Oh, double phase.
phase.
There you go. That's what you needed.
That was a good time for that.
And then what else did you get? 2, 3, and a 5. This squad has come in that jump off point using the 2. And with the other 3 brought in this 3rd Sherman. It's actually it's a Firefly, but it's technically in this game a regular Sherman. So he's firing at the Pack 40. We got no hits. Just whistled on overhead.
No, it just kind of rattled down the barrel.
Plopped out the end.
I think we thought we were firing the 76 ammo.
You thought you were firing the 2HE 17 pounder.
Yeah. Woof. Okay.
So next, you get another phase. Here we go. Don't roll another phase.
All I need is a 4 or 2.
There's a 4 and a 2.
Okay, so we're up to 3, a 1, 2, 3, 4. You know better than I.
I would. So with one of the 4s, he activated the tank platoon, and instead of firing everything at the Pack 40, he decided to get out of the way. So these guys were able to crash their way into the orchard. He sadly only moved 3 inches, so he just kind of lined himself up behind the hedge to give himself some concealment. The one he brought in the light mortar, fired a little smoke bomb right there to give more concealment. So now I can barely see the Sherman with the Pack 40. But I can't see him, but it's going to be hard to hit. And then he moved these 2 squads up into the orchard further. And that was it. So now go straight into the German phase. Another one, so I got 2. Oh man, I can't even fire the stupid Pack 40. No, I didn't really have anything to shoot at anyway. So 2 4s and a 1. So I didn't really do anything. Just readjusted my Overwatch this way. I don't have a 3, I don't have a 2. Can't bring a squad, so pretty much that's all I'm going to do. 1, 3, 4, 4. And you're up to 4 chain of command points already, huh?
Yep.
Okay, so he activated the tank platoon. These guys moved up. They didn't get very good rolls. And he only moved, what, 5?
5.
Yeah, so he's slow. And he brought in a demo team. For what reason, I don't know. And then the, what's that guy's? Oh, McFarland, who ordered the annoying 2-inch mortar to drop another smoke there. And he moved tactically up here, indicated by our sweet tactical marker from Hammerhead Games. I think that was it, huh?
That did it.
Yeah, so he's moving. They're coming through the orchard, to no surprise to anyone. So, okay, I need some 3s. I need 4 3s here. Still
3 4s.
3 4s.
Didn't you say you wanted 3 4s?
Yeah, so again, I can do nothing. I can literally do nothing. But I can't bring my senior leader in yet because I need him to bring in the rest of the guys. And this senior leader is already done everything he can. And I have nothing to come in with a 1. So yeah, that's it. Here we go again. 20-minute phase versus never turn the camera off.
Hey, I'm actually going quicker than usual.
Yeah.
Ooh, chain of command dice.
Man, oh, that was fast.
And 3 and 2 4s.
Alright. Tank platoon has moved up again. Staying behind the infantry. This guy's, he's being very extra cautious. What did you say, 11 inches total in 3 phases, rolling 2d6 per phase. The demo team moved up along with Lieutenant McFarland. And these 2 squads moved up tactically, but staying 6 inches away from my guys here in Overwatch. Because
You think they're up there somewhere?
they know they can hear something rattling, laughing, smoking, because they do a lot of smoking.
That smells like German tobacco.
As I was reading the book, they said German. One of the Americans always said that they can smell the Germans because it smell like sweat, leather, and tobacco. All right, damn it, no more 4s. I don't need, unless I get 2 3s in the 4. All right, Almost 2 3s and a
Two
4.
threes and a 4.
I'm at 3 3s and a 4. That's good. I'm happy with this because I got a 2 I can bring a squad in, a 3, and a 4. So I could bring everyone else in now, which I may do. Alright, I finally got some stuff on the board here. So 3, I brought the tank in 6 inches from the road. Brought a squad in here. This building, by the way, I get to upgrade one building to a bunker, so I upgraded this one. So I got a team on top floor, a team on bottom floor, looking out this direction. And I brought another squad in with a 3, put them on Overwatch. And I brought Lieutenant Kohl is in the bunker as well. So I can see they are within 6 inches of the edge, but they move tactically and they're in soft cover, so now they're in hard cover. And I am long range, so I'm going to shoot all my MG42s at them. So only 3 hits, and you are in hard cover. So 5s and 6s is what you need to roll to help me at least.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, thanks, Andre.
Hey, I'm here for you.
So one guy's dead, one shock, and then roll to see if it's your sergeant.
So,
Yes.
since you didn't target anybody, I can choose who you targeted.
Yeah, that's fine. You get to split them up anyway, but yeah, I guess I should have said, but that doesn't really matter because you get to put the odd hit anyway. So all I can do is target the unit. So.
But yeah, I just get to take the dead guy out of the rifle team that way.
So roll to see if it was your squad leader. No, almost. It's close.
Almost.
Whistle by his head.
Almost.
I can picture almost in this. Other games when you say almost roll the number, but in this game I can visualize it passing by his head or something. So a shock and the dead, I'll take it, and then that is it for me. So your phase.
Whoa.
Oh, now you're rolling like the Germans. But you can do a lot of crap with all those 4s. You got 3 senior leaders on the board. You can move your whole force. I got 1 senior leader. Actually 2. I'm sorry, I forgot I bought an extra one.
Yeah, 3 4s is not a unhappy thing.
Well, it's a good thing for you. So with all the 4s, he's got 3 4s, so I was able to, everyone just general advance up. Tanks, everyone. Careful to stay 6 inches away from the Overwatch. And the damn light mortar fired another smoke. Is the most annoying unit in this game. I'd rather have a Sherman. I'd rather have if you had extra Sherman than a light mortar. This is so annoying. How about next game? I'll let you have a free Sherman if you don't bring that mortar. I hate that thing. So yeah, everyone is back, move tactically, and staying out of line of sight of these guys. So here we go. Germans, hopefully I get some more 3s so I can start moving some stuff around. No.
That's double phase.
Double phase. And a chain of command point.
And 2 1s.
And 2 others. Okay, I'm going to do something with those. This squad with the 2. Advance the squad just over. This is actually one building. It's just I don't have a big building, so I just put 2 next to each other. But this should all be open. So I did advance into these windows. I can see through this gap, and I'm going to fire on these guys again. So at half effect, so 8 shots. 3 hits. And you are in hard cover for being tactical. So 1 shock.
Shock.
Which with all the 4s you have around there doesn't really mean anything because it's plenty of extra command initiatives to go around. Okay, so another phase. Oh yeah, there's my 3s.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, and then a 1. So I got the Panzer IV moved up. And I put the Pack 40 in Overwatch. I know he has no targets, but if we never end the turn, the Shermans may come around out. I don't know. I just had an extra 3, so what the hell. And then my other 3 I'm going to use to fire both the MG42s on both floors back at these guys again. but this time it's full firepower. Oh yeah. Look at them all.
Goodness.
So we got here 2, 4, 6, 8 hits. That's half.
Ouch.
That was some good shooting. I used all my command initiatives on that one. What did I say? Oh, 8. Yeah. Oh, targeting the... I guess it doesn't matter since you're in cover. You can allocate however you want, so... But the Bren team.
Okay, so on the Bren team.
Remember, you can spread them out to all these. Anyone within 4 inches. So it doesn't have to just be that... 4 inches of the Bren team. So you can't get them to that rifle
I
team?
can get them there. So these 2 rifle teams, and
The Bren
that's
team.
it. Can't quite reach the.
Demo team, so...
Actually, I can just reach the demo team.
Supposed to be 4 inches away.
Yeah, I'm going off the 1 to the 5.
Oh, okay.
A little
Alright, so-
easier to measure than the.
So 1, 2, so you got 4 different teams here to spread up 8
1,
hits.
2, 3. So
Let me think about it. So 2 on each. I guess there's really no argument.
Bren team. Ouch.
2 shock. So I'll put them up to 3 shock. Next, rifle team. Next to the red team. Holy crap. Alright, so that's 2 dead. I'll keep track here on my own dice.
Okay. The other rifle team.
Holy shit. Alright, Andre, take a deep breath. I need a beer. And the demo team. Hey, they saved. Alright, so you had 2 dead in the rifle, a dead and a shock in the other rifle, and 2 shock on the Bren.
Okay.
So roll to see if it is your leader from the 2 dead for this squad.
Yes.
It is. Alright, see what happens to him. He's dead. Wow.
Okay. And the other.
The other leader's hit as well. This attack's falling apart. Roll
This literally could.
This could be it. 2, I believe he's incapacitated. So 1 leader dead. This leader was incapacitated. And 1 more dead out of the rifle team.
So I lost the leader and him.
And their leader got knocked out.
And did I lose another
No,
one?
No. But you do take a shock.
Just a.
Wow. That was something.
Well, congratulations! You stalled my attack.
That was just butt luck. That's all that was. Or for me. Bad luck for you.
Well. Okay, so bad things table.
Yep, so leader killed.
Leader killed. 3.
Junior leader killed is a -2.
3 on the.
Oh, junior leader wounded. A 3 is a -1. So that was.
I'm down to 8.
Wow. Good thing you started at 11 because I would have been.
Oh, could you imagine being down to 5 right now?
That would be great.
That would be.
But at least you have enough senior leaders over here that him being wounded isn't like the end of the world. Not like last game, I lost my senior leader on the attack on the Japanese, and that was pretty much it for me.
Okay, I deserve a double phase after that, right?
And I think, yeah, I'm done. No double phase, but a 2, 3, and a 4. So it didn't have a lot to do. 2, or with the 3 he moved, with the 4, he took the senior leader, moved 3 shock from that Bren team, or from the squad, and then they moved back into the woods farther. Apparently, they don't like being in range of that those 2 MG42s in the building. And then with the 3, he just brought up the 3rd Sherman, get online here. And that was it. And then I reminded Andre earlier that he left his light mortar hanging out there all alone. So there will be no more, well, I can't say no more smoke if you roll a 1.
I was gonna say I need something to do with my ones.
Yeah, so, but it's not as easy. That's only going to help me.
It's not.
So now it is the German phase. I'm still struggling to get that chain of command point. 2, 3, 3, 3 2s and a 3. All right, well, I tried something suicidal here. I broke a team off at the 3. One man, the Panzerfaust. So I wanted to get up closer, but he rolled a 1 on his damn move.
He wasn't real wild about that order.
Yeah, he's the new guy. So, hey, new guy, get up there. But anyway, now I went from needing a 7 on the the best chance I could have possibly gotten was a 7, which would have been close range, not only lightly obscured.
Well, we came up with a house rule here.
Yeah,
That in the orchard, we were calling the first 6. Well, we said we could see a armored vehicle 12 inches into the orchard. And we decided that the first, if you're within 6, lightly obscured, more than 6, heavily obscured.
Right. So now I'm in the second range band. So I need this 5 base, 6 for second range band. Well, 9. I need a 9 for obscured in general. Yeah. Plus 2 more. So I need an 11. We can do this. If he does it, he's getting the Iron Cross. No.
Ooh, I saw that
8.
6 and I thought, oh man.
But he missed. So that was my Panzerfaust. I just did that, well, partially just to try something different. And I'm afraid that I'm not going to get a chance to fire the Panzerfaust. I guess I could have ambushed with it, but it needs a command initiative to use it. Actually, could I even do that? I guess I could, because I'm within 6 of them. So he used 1 to break them off. No, I can't do that because he used 1 to break them off, 1 to move, and he has to give him another 1 to fire the Panzerfaust. So I can't even do that technically.
You didn't have a 4?
Oh yeah, a 4. I have 2 2. So I'll just say I did that with a 4. So that was 3 from the junior, senior leader. He was able to tell him to do that. So I have a 3 and a 2 left, and I'm just going to put, I don't even have any more Overwatches. Do you have any Overwatch counters?
Of course.
I got almost everyone on Overwatch here. So I'm just going to put this squad on Overwatch with the 3. I'm not going to do anything with the tank at the moment. So that'll do it. It was worth a shot. So 1, 2 1s. Hey, you got a 1. And a bunch of other stuff you can do. So he tried to move his tanks up, and I guess they didn't move very far. I wasn't in the room at that time, but the only one
he moved 1 inch. These guys moved 3 inches. This is the only one that got within 6 of the Panzerfaust team.
All right, so he's going to fire his main gun at these guys.
This guy.
Well, he's actually in there with them, so you could hit all of them.
So does he count as a different
That's
team if he's not over 4 inches out?
I don't know, man. I'm confused. I mean, if you make a team and you send them out and they don't make it 4 inches, does that mean they have not that it never actually became another team? Or even if you did, I'm still within 4 of everyone else. But if you kill him, I don't know. I'm confused. If you hit him, he's dead, and then I lose a team on bad things. I don't know.
Well, you can allocate
I can allocate
dice, right?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, so here we go.
All right, so that's
2 hits.
2 hits. So I'll put 1 on him.
Okay.
And he's in. Well, they're all in the open. So he's safe. What's the guy that's in hard cover probably get killed? Actually, I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put it on the guys in the hard cover. Boom.
Nothing. Nice. 3 Shermans rolling up doing squat.
Doing squat. They are doing
They are
squat.
squatting. Okay, so
Okay, so these guys moved up just, 1/16 of an inch, you said?
more like an inch, but
But they're trying to stay out of the Overwatch, but target him.
yeah.
So,
We're sniping the sniper.
We remembered I can't allocate, or he can't allocate, or I can't allocate to teams that he can't see. So technically, he can't see them. So everything has to go onto that one guy.
Okay, so the Bren is...
So everything is firing at half effect.
So that's 3 for the Bren
Yep.
and 2 for the machine gun.
And I mean the rifles.
And the one for the rifle isn't going to count, right? Because that's just
Well,
halved into nothing.
One for... You talking about the submachine gun?
Submachine gun is within 6, so that's 4 shots, so he gets 2.
Oh, okay, 6.
And then the Bren gets 6 shots,
So 3.
so 3.
All right.
Does the Bren get 6 shots?
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally, yeah. So 3.
Okay, so here we go. So 2 hits in light cover.
2 hits. Come on, dude. You can save it and then run back to cover. Yes.
I can't believe you got away with that.
If he would have blew up that Sherman and then survived and then ran back, he'd be squad leader next battle.
Yepper.
So you got anything?
I'm gonna remove a shock
You're shocked. Okay.
and
Bunch of other stuff with the one of the ones. The mortar team got an 11-inch run, ran all the way up, so they're up with the rest of the
which is
boys.
basically all I did that.
Yeah, you whiffed on the shooting. So here we go. German phase. Come on. What do I need? I don't even really care
5
what I
fives.
get here. I'll take it. Nope, a couple 4s. I need another chain of command points. What I need. This brave guy, the one man that went out there and whiffed on the Panzerfaust, he just moved back in with his squad. They're all on Overwatch again. And I moved my tank that way. I don't know why. Every time I try one of these end arounds, it just never works. But what is my alternative? To pull up to the hedge and face down 3 Shermans all pointing right at me? I mean, it's not going to turn out well. So, probably should put my Pac 40 over here. Then that would be something. I'd take that. Actually, the Pac 40 against tanks isn't too bad. You got
No.
6 guys in the crew.
Yeah.
If you buy an emplacement, they're in hard cover all times.
Well,
And you don't, I mean, it's going to be hard as hell to take them out.
I had a double phase where I could have fired everything at you. Notice I chose not to.
Yeah.
I mean, I did the math, and it's like, okay, I put a couple shock and I kill a guy or 2. I'm going to lose a Sherman in the process, or
So I think
serious
we're
risk.
learning that maybe these AT guns are maybe better than tanks. Because my tank can just be taken out. In one shot, boom, it's gone. But the Pac 40, unless you're shooting at it with an AVRE or something.
Well, I mean, especially on defense, for you, it's
I dug in Pac 40.
is
Pretty
pretty
badass.
badass.
Yeah, so anyway, that's all I did. He turned, moved there, and he went over there. So go on to Lieutenant McFarland. No double phase, thankfully. With the 3 or 2, whatever, that squad just kind of moved over to make a hole. Then the Shermans rolled up. They're going to unload on this squad. And this guy didn't quite make it. Mr. Slow. Still slow after all these
Still
times.
slow. Okay, so first Sherman,
Okay, so you got
3 hits. And second Sherman is a bad roll. No, that was, I think that was 1 hit.
1 hit.
I thought I rolled too many dice,
Okay.
but I saw 1 6 in there.
Okay. So since you picked them up, we'll say 1 hit. So that's 4. So I'll do 2 on that team and 2 on this team. Oop. So we'll start here. So they're in hard cover, so that's a shock. The guy's here in the soft cover. Ooh. A shock and a dead. So let's see if it's a leader. No. So 1 shock on each and a dead. Not good enough, Andre.
Nope.
I mean, it's not like they're going to do anything, but it's going to slow you down. It's a speed bump. Alright, so that's it for you, right?
Yep.
Now onto the Germans. Plenty of 3s and a 4, so still missing that elusive 5 though. Move the tank around, he got a good move. So he's on the road now, so we'll move a little bit faster. This squad just backed up off the edge so they can't be seen through the hedge. And these guys have hit the deck and they've gone tactical. Now British phase. There's your 4. Pretty wild having 3 senior leaders on the table.
Yeah.
All those times that I roll 3 4s and can't use them, you can actually do something with them.
Okay.
Quick clarification: the rules for tank platoon, by radio network, the commander can't order them to move and fire like Andre did. He can only activate 1 position per tank, so they can either move or fire. So I took my guy back. I lost the shock anyway, and then he moved up. He had another D6, so he just ordered them to move. So they moved up to there, and then he still is. Now he's going to finish his phase. All the men just moved this way. They moved tactically, dragging their wounded squad leader with them.
Actually, only one group moved tactically. The others moved.
And then, so they were already here. So the platoon leader of the tank platoon is going to fire. They're going to all fire point blank, HE at these dudes. So
I can fire machine guns also.
could be
right?
a good night. Yeah, because you got 2 activations. So you can fire 6 shots per MG. You need some more dice.
Nah,
Let's do
good.
it separate here.
Okay, so there's the HE.
Okay, do the HE first. Alright, here we go. Keep your head down, boys.
18 rounds of HE.
That's a lot of hits.
4s.
4s.
Ouch.
All hits. What, 2 misses?
No, 4 misses.
4 misses.
So that should be 16. Or
16. You only
no.
had.
How many did I have?
You had 18. So yeah, you missed
14.
14. Alright, so 7 on the first guys here.
Whoa.
2
that's
shock.
a lot of 1s.
2 shock. And then 7 on these guys. They're going to be in the open.
Actually, that's light cover, right?
Well, they're the HE reduces
Oh, right.
that. So 2 dead.
And 3 shock.
3 shock. So let me see if it's my leader. No. So let me sort this out.
Okay.
Alright, so all that's left in this team is the MG42. That's sitting at 5 shock with 6 guys. So 2 more shock and I'll be pinned.
So machine guns is
6 shots each.
6 shots again.
Yeah, but they're not HE. These aren't HE.
Oh man, I like HE.
So if you're tactical and pinned, does that give you hard cover? Because it increases. You increase your level of cover by 1. Nah, probably not. I mean, you can only get so close to the ground, I guess.
I mean, theoretically by the rules, I think it would,
But you
but
dig a hole.
they're burrowing deep.
Yeah. Okay, so a lot of hits again,
Not near as good though.
but still a lot.
Only 9.
Okay, so we'll do 5 on that team. And 4 on that one guy there. So that's a shock because he's light cover. So 2 shock and then 2 shock. So they are now pinned. And that is the one counter I forgot to ask Tony to make me was pinned. I asked for broken. It's like, what am I thinking here? Hardly anyone ever breaks, but people get pinned.
How
we'll just
many
use
guys
these.
you got here?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6, and you're at 9.
Oh, maybe they did break then. Hey, we can use it.
No, you're not broken. It's
Oh, it's
twice
double,
as many.
double. That's
But
right.
I do have a Bren here that
Okay.
moved.
All right, so 3. So 3 hits. All right then. Well, who can you see? Can you even see anyone?
Alrighty then.
I think that you're looking through the gap.
I hit those guys back there.
I moved them.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm pinned. This broken counter until I get my pinned ones from Tony. That will be pinned as well. I might just put them upside down. Actually, that'd be pretty sweet. Pinned on one side, broken
on. That could work.
If they were opaque, you could do that. Yeah, I might ask him about that. It's not a bad idea, Andre. And that's it.
That does it.
All right, my turn, or my phase. Yay, got my chain of command point. But no threes. What was that, a 2? I better check that. With the 4, I just removed 3 shock. And then I was able to get my tank up the road over here, staying 2 inches off of the hedge. So I'm out of line of sight. And that's it for me. British phase. Just a couple 4s that you want.
3 4s.
You could use them. One of the only times I've ever seen 3 4s be useful is this game.
I'm so fucking confused.
Okay, so
That isn't on the air, right?
I don't know. Alright, well, it's just confusing because so what he did, this tank moved. So he used a 3. He broke him off separate. He's going to shoot and then move. But he's going to use a 4 for the tank commander to fire. So all the tanks are actually just going to shoot now. They're going to move up after he moves and then shoot. So
Okay.
all tanks first.
So here's the HE off of all the tanks.
Alright.
Can I roll all that together?
Yeah, why not? They're all shooting at the same thing, right?
Yeah. I just wasn't sure if it was gonna make a difference because it was 2 different activations for.
Nah, they're all within normal range and everything all the time.
Okay,
So
so
it doesn't matter.
we got 3, 6, 9, 10 hits.
10 hits. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on each. Was not 10 hits?
My math was. I thought I rolled too many dice, but
So
it was
10.
good.
So 5 hits on the guys in the bunker. A shock. And 5 hits on Solo Man over here. He's dead. See, that's the leader. Uh-oh. See which one it is. So on a 4+ is the senior leader. Senior leader, light wound. So
Bad things.
senior leader wounded, a 1.
-1.
-1. So that guy didn't even die. So I'm down to 10.
Okay.
He's still in there.
Down to 10.
Machine guns. Okay, here goes all the machine guns. You guys are hanging in there.
Man.
Good thing I went tactical, huh?
Yep. Oh, not a whole lot. 6 hits.
Okay, so 3 on guys in the bunker, 3 on Solo Man. Light cover, so that's a shock. Actually, they took a shock last time and put one on them. And then 3 on these guys. So it's a 3, a 1, and a 1. So nothing. Wow. They're still hanging in there.
Wow.
Not one step backwards.
Okay. So
Oh, yeah,
4,
forgot about
10,
the
11,
infantry.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 in half
8.
is 8.
Now the infantry moves up and unloads on the poor bastards.
6.
Actually, they can't see him, so they're all going to have to go on to that team there.
Okay.
3 hits. Alright.
Hits.
Keep your heads down, boys. Yeah, nothing. They're in
Wow.
hardcover. Double hardcover. The tactical. Okay. We're holding strong.
Damn.
Now what? Are you done?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh yeah, and he dropped a smoke there as well, I forgot.
That's it.
Finally, that annoying 2-inch water is
Finally
back
got
in
that
action.
annoying smoke back.
It is annoying, I'll tell you that. Okay, so 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, which is decent. So I took a bunch of shock off of the senior leader and the junior leader over here. So they're down to 2 shock. Still holding strong, and the tank moved up. And I'm going to shoot at his tank.
Oh.
I missed.
Oh!
Damn it. That is not good. And that's all I can do, really. That was a 3, a 4, a 3. I actually have a 2 left. But there's nothing I can do with a 2. Your phase.
All right.
Whoa. You got a 4.
I
You can
did.
still activate 10 units.
Okay, 2 chain of command dice
Alright then.
and a 4.
Oh, the 4 is going to fire the tanks. So what are you shooting at first?
Oh, let's take a pop at you.
At what? Alright, hold on. I'm going to use my interrupt. I'm going to interrupt you with my 6, and I'm going to shoot at you first.
Okay.
So as long as I don't miss again. If I do, I think Lieutenant Kohl might be packing it in. Oh, I got it. A 6. I don't need a 7, right? Well, he uses 2 command initiatives. So that's a 7, because you're partially obscured.
Partially obscured.
So that's a hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 versus what did I say you had? 8? Something like that? No. So, doesn't matter. I only got 2 anyway, so it's not like it's. I think you had 8.
And I got 2.
Let me just double check how many you have. So it's actually a 6. I'm sorry. Not bad. So 2. Same deal. So equal. Nothing. So that was a waste of a command dice. Well, not a waste, but. Well, yeah, a waste. What else could I do? So you need a 9 to hit me. Unless you use both command initiatives. Are you using a 3 for that?
No.
Okay, so then you need
All
a
I got's a 4.
Oh. Let's say if you use both command initiatives, you could hit +1 on that, but so you need 2 dice. You need a 9 on 2 dice. Unless you want to try to get 9 on 1 dice, which I'm fine with. No, missed.
Oh, man. Okay.
And then these 2 are going to unload on these dudes. So, HE first. Got 12 dice there.
Oh, man, I got...
Got too many.
I forgot.
Alright, here we go. Needing 4s.
Wow. Okay.
Bad.
That looks like 6.
Alright, so 3 on the guys in the bunker. Nothing. And 3 on the guys in the open there. Oh. Oh, he's 1 guy. I guess if there's 1 guy, do you roll 3 hits? I guess you do, right? I don't know. That's one more thing we need to figure out. But I got
Well,
2. So on the leader. It's not the leader. So he's dead. So team wiped out. What is, I'll roll a bad thing here.
Yeah.
Cock dice, a 4.
-1.
-1. I'm down to 9. Okay, machine guns.
So those pin
There you
or
go.
shock go away.
Yep, so do all these counters.
So you got 1 on... So
They're pinned.
machine
There's not any
guns.
shock on them. I should have bought 2 emplacements. Then I've had both those guys parked over there. Good luck.
4 hits.
Bring in the ABRE. Okay, so 4 hits on the team here. 2 shock. 2 5s. And that's it for you, right?
Yep.
Alright, come on, I need a 3. Okay, I got 1. A couple 4s, a 5. And 2 4s and a 2. Okay, I removed 2 shock with the senior leader and I'm going to shoot at his tank. I need a 6.
A 6?
Yep.
So what if I interrupt here?
If you interrupt, you can shoot at me before I shoot. Yeah, you can shoot at me before I shoot at you. But you would need a 9 because I'm behind the hedge.
Well,
Might as well.
might as well.
You got 2 of them. 7. No. I'll probably miss. This tank is not as good as the tank from Lieutenant Hines' platoon was. 7. Oh, I got it. Barely. Alright, so 9 against your 6. 7. Okay, come on, give me some damn 5s and 6s this time. Well, still 2. Come on, man.
3. That means I got you by 1.
This is getting ridiculous.
What, I don't damage you?
No, it just bounces. 9 dice. I haven't rolled over 2 hits yet on 9 dice, and I think that's it for me. Yeah, I guess that'll be it for me. I don't really know what else to do. 1, 2, 3, and another chain of command point. And so 1, 3. He's going to shoot the tank. This tank used 3. He moved 45 degrees, which makes it counts as moving slowly, so he can fire any gun. And he's within the arc of the tank. So both tanks can shoot. He's going to be a 10. He's going to be a 9. So which one are you doing first here?
Here's the 10.
No.
Here's the 9.
Man, these are some lame tanks. These guys can't do anything.
That's it.
That's it. All right. I hit with my Pack 40. I've hit with my tank, and I can't get more than 2 two pens or whatever it's called. So 1, 2, 3, or 2, 2, 3, 4. I'm making a 4 with the 2 2s because it's more fun that way. And he's going to order these guys back off the window, so they're out of sight. They're pin free. So the tank, I guess. What else do I have to do? Onto your Firefly, or
It just looks like they hung a
I missed.
piece of 3-inch Schedule 80 over the barrel just to scare you.
Yeah.
What movie was that?
Wasn't that like Kelly's Heroes or
I
something?
think it was Kelly's Heroes, yeah.
So anyway, my inept tank is missed again. I wish I would have just, you know what? I think I've decided that if you're in defense, AT gun, that's the way to go, man. Screw a tank. I mean, it's good. I'm not saying it's not good to have a tank, but I'd rather have an AT gun. Pack 40. Pack 43.
Hey, look at the 4s.
A lot of 4s. So the first 4, he's going to use his tank platoon commander to order these 2 tanks to fire at my tank, and this tank's going to fire at the infantry.
So the infantry first. HE. We got 4 hits.
4 hits. All right. Come on, boys. Stand strong. 1 shock. Hell yeah.
Machine gun. 1 hit.
This will probably kill someone. Ah!
You had to say it.
I never should
It'll
have said
probably be
anything.
your senior leader.
Nope. I do lose a man, though. Unfortunately. I've lost 4 men so far. Alright, so 2 at them, so they both need 9s.
Okay, first 9. Second 9.
I'll tell you what, man. These guys,
Okay.
the worst tank gunners in the army.
So these guys are going to move up.
Squad has moved this direction with 1d6, and they're going to fire at half effect onto the squad in the sandbag bunker. So
3 hits.
3 hits. All right.
Watch this take you out.
1 shock.
Woohoo!
Is that it?
Um,
It's never it with the British.
I mean, I can't get through there.
This is never ending.
I'm all jacked up over here.
My little tank flank has thrown you for a loop.
I'll bring these guys. They'll move tactical.
So we move them up tactically. and fired a smoke grenade, or with the mortar. Tried to land it here, but it drifted over to here. So finally missed with his mortar.
Yeah, firing in an orchard is kind of tricky.
A little bit. You got to get it like through the
Bounced it off
trees.
a limb.
Man, I need double phase. I don't think I've got. I got one, I think, so far tonight.
Yeah.
Usually I have about 4 or 5 of them by now. I need one now, though. Damn it. 3, 4, 4. I removed the 2 shock with the 4, and I'm going to continue the slot fight over here with the tanks. Come on, damn it! Just give me a 6. Yes. Oh, that's a special thing. Yeah, that special thing, I get 3d6, so instead of 9 I'm rolling 12, and I'll probably still roll a 2, yeah, well 3, 4. Yes, those extra 3 actually went through. What'd you roll?
1.
So 2 net hits, still not a kill.
No, 3 net hits.
You rolled 1, I rolled 4, okay, yeah, he's dead. Let's see if he blows up. Oh man, come on, give me a 6, I need that explosion. Damn. I'm gonna use a command dice to make that into a 6. Sherman destroyed. Finally. God dang, man. Bad thing. Armored vehicle wiped out. 3. 8 EFE KO'd -2. So you're down to
6.
6. And yeah, that's it. So next phase.
Lots of 3s. Crap.
Just a lot of 5s. And a 4. And a 6. That's what the 4 is going to activate. The 2 Shermans. One's firing here, one's firing at the tank. So tank first. It's a hit. No!
Game changer.
So you get 7, I get 6. Come on, bounce it. No. What'd you get? 2?
2.
So I got 1. So you got 1 net hit.
All right.
So roll a d6. A 5, that's not good. 1 net hit, a 5. 1 shock, gun sight damage, -1 to hit. No! Gun sight damaged.
Okay.
But I'm still shooting.
And I'm zeroed in.
You're zeroed in. Yeah, you get -1 to hit on next time. So you need an 8 next time.
Okay.
Assuming I'm still there.
So HE.
HE on the infantry.
4. 3. I'm sorry, 3.
3. Alright. 1 shock.
Woohoo!
Man, these guys, tactical and hardcover, are pretty brutal. So 3
3.
hits with a machine gun. Oh, he got 1.
Good.
So he was the leader. No. Oh, we're getting running out here. So
Down to 3 dudes.
Yep, 3 dudes.
Okay, that's it for me.
All right, German turn. Okay. All right, so I moved my tank back, took the shock off with the 3. 1 shock off, driver reverse, and took the 1 shock off of those guys. So next phase.
Okay. I'm feeling better now.
Yeah,
I thought I totally whiffed the game with that last roll, but now we're rolling.
All roll of the dice.
Okay.
Well,
We're good now.
yeah. You still need to take me out though.
Not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem.
Okay.
He moved this tank shocked these guys. They moved 4 inches out of the way. He was trying to get slick and put these guys on Overwatch, thinking that he was going to get to shoot them. But they're not stupid. They got a senior NCO with them, so they moved this way.
They're not stupid. They ran in front of the Sherman.
They're still in hard cover. I mean, it's off cover. I'd rather take that than, I guess it'd be about the same, but that would be a lot of shooting.
It's a lot of shooting either way.
Sure went this way than assaulted. No. Okay, so now the other Sherman's gonna shoot. So those were 2 3s there.
Okay, so here's the HE. 3 hits. No cover.
No cover. 1 shock with a 4.
1 shock, or is that dead in the open?
No, is it?
Isn't it?
It's just a shock.
Been so long since I shot at anything in the open.
Actually, not the opening, it's had HE.
All right,
Machine
machine gun. 5 hits.
5 hits. All right then. You could save in the light cover. Oh boy.
That
2 dead in a shock. So, see if it's the
is
leader.
the leader.
Nope. Well, I only got 1 guy left, so is one of them a leader? Or how's that work?
I mean, it would have to.
How about on a 4+, it's a leader automatically?
Well, let's talk about this.
Alright, so one of the leaders is going to be killed, because we got 2 kills.
Well, not killed, hit.
Hit. Okay. So on the 4+, it's the senior leader. So it's the junior leader. See what happens to him. He's knocked out, unconscious. So bad thing. Oof. Junior leader wounded on a 5.
Junior leader wounded, -1.
So I'm down to 8. I've lost 6 guys. That's a lot for me in one campaign game. Too many. I still got to go the rest of the campaign. This is my last platoon. Shouldn't have lost this many guys. So thinking about bailing because I need to fight on in the next battle.
Well,
What's the point of
honestly,
hanging around?
you're in a because you're gonna lose 2 leaders here next turn.
Yeah, luckily they don't count towards my.
No, but that's gonna be a lot of bad things happening. to
Well, yeah, that's true.
you. You're gonna lose at least 3 more. You're gonna drop down to at least 5.
And if I lose,
Losing a jump off point.
if he dies, I'm more worried about losing leaders. He's an additional. He's not the lieutenant. But this guy, if he dies when he comes next mission, I'll be an experienced junior leader. So as it stands, yeah, it's. I don't know if there's really any point in going on because I still got the counterattack. I could counterattack back on this map next turn.
Yeah.
This was turn 7. That'll be turn 8. Man, the 3 Shermans are just hard to deal with. But pack 40. I see the light now. So I'm gonna withdraw. It's my phase, right? Or you still got stuff left?
And I got a 2 left that I can't really do anything with.
All right, I'm gonna withdraw from the field. I should have. Yeah. It's just too much. I'm losing too much stuff. I mean, I could bring my tank up next turn and try to take out more Shermans, but what good is that going to do? You can just bring more Shermans on next time. It's not like they stay dead.
Yeah.
Not like if my tank dies, he doesn't come back.
Yeah, no, not having to worry about losing the Shermans is big for me.
Well, yeah, it's.
I can
bring
bring
3 Shermans every turn.
I can lose 1 and I'm still okay.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll wrap it up and come back. Or I should say we'll come back after we wrap it up. So we're going to go over the end of the campaign bookkeeping here for the Germans. Lieutenant Kohl, his first outing with his platoon. He wound up with 3 dead, 2 wounded, and 1 returning to action. He'll be down 5 guys next battle, which is a lot for this campaign. Considering on all the previous battles, I think I was down like 1 or 2 most of the battles. So maybe putting those guys out there in the open wasn't such a good idea. And see, the men's opinion of me has dropped by 1. They're not very happy that I left the squad hanging out to dry out there at the edge of the orchard. And CO's opinion has dropped as well. He's not happy I couldn't hold St. Nicholas's farm. Overall, I'm down to 0 plus 1 on my force morale. Actually, I'm at 0 now on my force morale roll. And Lieutenant Kohl himself is gone to relaxed. For some reason, he's relaxed. Whatever. Lieutenant McFarland, his men, his CO's opinion actually went up +2 on him. So he's very happy. His company commander is very happy with him for taking this farm. Men's opinion has actually gone up 2 as well, from -2 to 0. So everyone's happy on the British side. And so far in the campaign, well, in this battle, he's lost 1 dead, 2 wounded. But overall in the campaign, he's lost 12 dead so far. So he's going to be down 15 next battle. So he might want to bring a new platoon in, maybe. Of course, with the Shermans, who cares? Got 3 Shermans that are totally expendable. What does it matter? And the men, so he's 0 on his force. He's still 0 on his force morale. And Lieutenant McFarland has gone to content. So basically, I'll be down 5. He'll be down 15, unless he brings in his fresh platoon of Highlanders or whatever they're called. So to wrap it up, for myself, I mean these guys on the emplacement here, they did hold everything up, but if the objective was just to get me down to 0, I'm not sure that was that great of an idea. I should have just put everyone in the bunker and let them come to me. But then he could have just sat back and shelled me with those Shermans with 6 HE per shot. I thought I was putting the Pack 40 I'm very impressed with, even though he didn't do anything. When you think about...
Scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah, I mean, 3 Shermans, as Andre said. He had 3 Shermans lined up ready to shoot. And he chose to drive away. Because just the math of it, 6 guys in hard cover at all times.
It was 3 Shermans. It was basically a fairly even firefight. And losing a Sherman, the bad things on losing Shermans, you know, even if I took you out, I was going to lose 1 or 2 Shermans doing it, and I was going to drop a whole lot more morale than you were.
Yeah, so I think
you still had the tank.
I think the Pack 40s, well, it's awesome. I mean, having 6 guys, 7 guys, no, 6, 5 crew with a junior leader in hard cover with the gun shield means they're always in hard cover. And even with 18 HE shots between 3 Shermans, Andre chose to not even deal with it and just drive off. So it's a hell of a deterrent, at least, if nothing else. I mean, it didn't do anything, but you know, I should have known this. As I said at the beginning, this is the obvious avenue of approach through the orchard. Should put my Pack 40 over here. Of course, at the time, I didn't know we were going to modify the line of sight rules.
Well,
so I was thinking I could only see you when you got to here, but then we modified it to 12. I could have saw you all the way. It could have made a difference.
well, and if you had put it over there, I would have had a very different approach. I'd have probably swung around the other side with the Shermans and tried to flank you.
Yeah, but then I could have had my tank here, kind of overwatch.
3 Shermans on 1 tank.
Yeah.
It would have been a different battle.
At least my tank survived. I need him for the rest of the campaign. That's for if I lose him, I'm pretty much screwed.
Well,
so.
as much shooting as I did, I mean, I can't believe we bantied back and forth there. And,
I know.
And you took out a Sherman, and I hit your gun sight.
Well, I could have. You know, I had a shot with the Pack 40. I missed. I had more than 1 shot with the Panzer IV. I should have. If I could have taken out all your Shermans, or at least 2 of them, it would have been a different game. But my shooting with my AT weapons was pretty lame. So, what about you, Andre? Where's your plan here to go around through the orchard?
Yeah, pretty much. I was a little surprised that you placed that objective that far up, and then tried to defend it so hard, and I was amazed at how hard it was to take out with 3 Shermans. I mean, God, I pounded that thing, and all I could do is put shock on it, and with that senior leader there, it didn't matter.
Yeah.
I probably should have tried to roll over you sooner, but I was trying to get my infantry in position so that I could mow you down as you retreated.
Well, if I knew it was going to be that hard for you to take me out of there, I would have never ran up with my Panzerfaust. I would have just waited. It's like, okay. Yeah. But, yeah, I'm surprised how resilient that squad was. If this was actually objective where you had to get somewhere and take something out, it might have been a better idea. But in a game like this, we're just trying to drop my force morale.
Yeah. Well,
Sure
or if you had something like
served.
that with your Pac 40 supporting it.
Oh, man. If I had my Pac 40 back here, forget it.
I never could have, I'd have had to try and come up the middle or flank. Yeah, it would have been a very different game.
Yeah, putting the Pac 40 here would have been a lot better idea.
But like you said, the mortar with the smoke is worth a Sherman.
Oh, God, I hate that thing. It's such a pain in my ass. It's just like...
And here we played another game with 1 turn.
Yep,
We
we never got out of the turn. Yeah, it's which helps you because the smoke never leaves. So I mean that one mortar smoke, it just hangs around.
Yeah,
it never goes away. So it's like, okay, 3 hours ago I dropped a smoke that blocked the Pac 40 and it's still there. I mean, you could just drop one right in front of it. Boom, game over. I mean, you can neutralize a massive asset like that with a 2-inch mortar.
Yep.
So I think that, I don't know, man. I think it's a little overpowered, the 2-inch mortar smoke. Maybe it should be -1 to hit or -2 to hit or something, but completely blocking any kind of static defense that you come up against, you just drop a 2-inch smoke in front of it and they can't do anything. I mean, it could if they used the thing to end the turn, but man, it's ending the turn.
Well, having those dice, you want to try and use it to tank out a piece of armor or do something really significant.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I think this is the first time I haven't rolled, or one of us hasn't rolled a 333 in a while, so that will end the turn, and you'll have to redo all the smoke. But I don't know. Yeah, that thing is that 2-inch mortar smoke is just against immovable defenses is really, really rough to deal with as a defender.
But on the other side of that, trying to advance into German machine guns without something like that is real difficult.
Well, yeah, like every other army has to do. The British they get lucky to have that.
Yeah.
I mean, the Russians, they don't have that. Americans, nobody. If they want smoke, they got to bring a forward observer. That's another thing. I almost brought the 81 millimeter mortar battery because I knew as soon as I looked at the map, I knew this was going to be the way he came. It's like I could have just dropped it in here, but he did have more chain of command dice than I did.
But then that's just the luck of the rolls too.
It is.
You never know what's going to happen. Who's going to get the first die?
Right. So I probably wouldn't have brought it in immediately until you got into this area.
Yeah.
And then maybe by then I would have a chain of command dice to keep it going. But then you would have had to go around, and then I could have had my Pac 40 in tank. That would have stopped you. I didn't bring it because I thought it would make it almost too easy for me if I did that, because I can completely shut down your entire avenue of approach and then just focus all my AT in the open. And then what are you going to do?
As it turned out, though, I had the first die, and I was almost doubled up on dice by the time you got one.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't have worked this game. If I brought it, I would have lost it.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have called it in again if I got lucky, but like I said, I wouldn't have brought it in immediately. I would have waited till I got a dice, which I didn't get till late. But I can't remember. But I think by the time I got mine, you were already in here. So
yeah.
But then I could have called it in then. I mean, you weren't moving. You haven't. You got there and you're still there.
I did not. I never got out of the trees.
I could have put my observer here and just called it in. But maybe next time. Pac 40. 81 millimeter mortar battery. That's all I need. And a couple of emplacements. So anyway, that's it. So we'll move on. Actually, I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to counterattack with my punch from the pooch or whatever the hell it's called.
I was gonna pooch punch me.
Well,
I had a feeling that was coming. I mean,
I was kind of waiting until this map because it's more open. Like the last map we did, it was on both sides. It was enclosed.
Oh yeah, that was.
And there'd be no point in bringing in a bunch of tanks because I couldn't do anything. But at least here I got some room to maneuver. So I don't have 2 Panthers. I do have a Panther, and I don't have 2 half tracks. So I can bring a Panther and a half track, and like a truck, and a Stug or something.
I was gonna say you got the Stug.
I can bring a Panther and another tank. How about a Tiger? Panther and a Tiger.
Ouch.
And so a Panther, a Tiger, a half track, and a truck. The truck, the difference between the half track and the truck making up the difference between a Panther and a Tiger. Or is that too much?
You know, you never really know till you play it.
Yeah. I don't have 2 half tracks. But the difference between a half track and a truck, I mean, trucks are easy to take out.
But then how useful are they? We know how useful a tank can be.
Yeah. I would love to have a Tiger. How about I just have a Tiger, a Panther, and 1 half track, and no other half track? That's what I'll do. So let's counterattack with a Tiger, a Panther, and a half track with a 1 section, 1 squad in it. On this map. And then I think you get like 20 support points or something.
And I can
And AT
choose
guns.
some defensive.
You can bring in defenses
choices.
and AT guns and everything else.
So you won't have to worry about the 3 Shermans.
Well, that's good. All right. Well, next time you see us, we'll be doing the punch from the pooch.
Punch in the pooch.
Yeah, punch on
SPCA's are gonna be on our ass.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.